If your Father is in heaven, would he bound you on earth? Can we reason? Would you want to have a child that is disconnected from you? Our Father which art in heaven. So that means after you've perceived God as your Father, and not just your Father, but the Father of many, and then you realize that you ought to be frequent in heaven to fellowship with your Father. Because God can be your Father and he's in heaven and you are unable to go to heaven. And that Father of yours is so far away, hallelujah, that you have to die to see him finally. And 90% of the times you die when you don't want to die. Haven't you seen these preachers that died? They went to hospitals. Because when they went to hospital, it means they didn't want to die. You know why? Somewhere in you don't want to die. Because it was not so. God didn't create you to die. God didn't create you to come to him through the way of death. Oh, come on, help me now. He didn't. The Bible calls physical death an enemy. The Bible calls death the last enemy that will be destroyed. I'm not talking about spiritual death. The Bible calls physical death an enemy. 90% of God's people use the way of God's enemy to heaven. Maybe you haven't seen it that way. Well, that's why Jesus didn't go through that way. He went through ascension. And then he said, I am the way. Meaning he's the way to heaven. And the way was ascension, not through the grave. In fact, you are going to heaven through the backyard. That's why angels will stand before you and say, who are you? They open the book and try to make sure that your name is in the book. There will be an angel with sword and a gate. They will say, come here, what's your name, my friend? But through ascension, you ascend with angelic transportation. Hallelujah. While you're coming, the heavens are opened. Angels are saluting you. The sons of God are coming. Hallelujah.